Hello, I've reset my timers and I'm just going to get rid of that little bit I've just put on there. I'm going to fill that back in. Fill that back in. Right. Let's have a look at the reference I've got. I can see it's got some plates come up on the side. So what I think, how can I do that? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll select those edges there and X, dissolve those edges. No, they haven't gone. A minute. Oh, I see what it is. Control, wait a minute. Control plus. It's an entire face on the top. I didn't want that. Get rid of that. X faces. Get rid of that. No, that's the face I want. Now I'll do a ES, scale it out like that. Scale it on the X because I need a bit of room. And I'll do a EZ, bring it up just a fraction like that, Z. I'm trying to get these side pieces in. So if I do a Control R, scale it on the X. No, it's not going to do it. I'm trying to get a loop cut around that piece and it won't do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it that way. Grab that. Wait a minute, when I can see it. Grab that piece. That piece. That. Where is it? Can't see it. Bring it into isolation. And that. And P. Selection. That is now its own piece, so let's come out now. Let's bring that into isolation now. And that should, yeah. It won't cut through that because of this interface. Should have done this in the first place. X faces, X faces, X faces, X faces, X face, and just make it back, fill it back in normally. I could have just, by the time I'd done that, I could have put a cube in. Fill it. So grab that edge and that edge, fill it in, come to this side, grab that edge and that edge and fill it. Now I can put a loop cut in. You can't put loop cuts through odd shapes. Control R, and that's what I wanted. Scale on the X, scale on the Y. Come on, what's up here? Scale it on the X. I'm not a medium point. Scale on the X. At last. Now I can grab that face and that face, do an inset just a little bit like that, come out of isolation and do an E and bring them up on the Z axis now. And these are going to hold the top steering, the ball in bottom, well, the drive shaft goes into, whatever you call the thing. I'll do a control bevel on that, I think, if I can, if it'll let me. Yeah, it will, just a little bit. That will do. Then my steering pole, whatever they call the thing, comes out of here and a couple of bolts go in. So what I'll do is, I think I need the pole in place now so I can see where it goes. You can see it's taking shape slowly, it's just taking time. So let's come to side view. And I'll do a Shift A mesh cylinder. I'll leave it at 32 and scale that right down like that. Scale it down. Grab it on the Z. This is going to be the pole that the steering wheel attaches to. I don't know what you call the thing, but and I'm going to click into there like that. Select that face, Shift S, cursor to selected, grab that one, Shift S, selection to cursor, and that puts that right there in the center. Grab it on the Z, can I hide the wheel? Yeah, I can. Grab that pole thing, grab it on the Z, let's go to 3 now, and I'll rotate that round now. Oops, reset the transforms, Control A, all transforms, set origin to geometry, rotate that round, grab it on the Y, rotate it a bit more till I get to the right position where the steering wheel will go, grab it on the Z, and now I can select that face at the top, which I've already got it, grab my move tool there, select that face again, and I want to come up to the top and transfer it to normal, and then I can grab the blue arrow and slide it along like that on the right axis. And I'm wondering if that's a bit too steep. We're going to run to get your legs in. Rotate it up just a little bit. There we go, that's better. That pole looks a bit big though. Scale it down a little bit. And I'll drag it back up again. Three. I think that'll be alright. Because it needs, well, it needs support basically, so it's got to have something round it to fasten to these side parts here. Clip back into the ground, I mean, so it's not looking like it's going to break when you grab hold of it. But I don't like that, it's still too big. Scale it down, right down, that's better. Grab it on the Z, pull it down back into there like that. Come into this side, grab that on the Z and bring that back up. There we go, that's better. Better. It needs to be a bit bigger though, a bit longer I mean. Because whoever's driving that's going to have a bad back. That's better. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. And the steering wheel will go up top. Now I've got that, Control S. I can put this other piece in place now. So I'll do a Shift A, mesh, cylinder, scale this down like that. And like I said, I'm just winging it at this point. Like that. RX90, RZ90. Come on, rotate. RZ90. Ain't it rotating? Come on. RX90. That's better. Scale it up a little bit. Grab it on the X, bring it back. Grab it on the Y, I mean. Grab it on the Z. I haven't gone back to global. What's up with it? Scale it again now. Scale it on the X. I always remember to go back to global and grab it on the Z and bring it up like that. This is what my steering column is going to go into. That's what I'm trying to pick up name, steering column. And then through that there'll be a bolt. So I'll just tab into this piece here and I'll grab this top face, that top face. Where is it? There. Control plus and grab it on the Z and pull it up till it covers that cube up, that cylinder up. And then through that there'll be a couple of bolts. So I'll select that, Shift S, cursor to selected, tab out, Shift A, mesh, cylinder, drop it down to 6, just make another quick bolt. And like I said, they're all little parts, but they will catch the light. RX90, RZ90. Grab it on the Y, scale it on the X. Ooh, that alarm's gone off again. Apologies, I haven't got it finished yet, but we're chipping away slowly. So thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.